as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Gerard Dyson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Ian Desmond.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself. Now the 1-2 pitch.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Will Myers. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
On the ground to third. Healy brings it in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Kurt Suzuki.
Fernando Rodney takes the mound as he'll be.
New York Mets, number 56, Fernando Rodney.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Lifted in the air to center field. Dyson's there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Digging in, Hernan Perez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Grandal is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Mark Hanna will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20, Mark Hanna.
Hold strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper at the track. And what a play. A beautiful jumping catch to put an end to the inning. Another look out in right field as he ends the inning by taking away a home run. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Chris Medlin comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you've set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in now, number 11. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Santana on the move, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, number 84. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Hara is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Center fielder, number 11. Ender Inciarte.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Shortstop.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get back in safely. Drew Storen is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. His slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And the throw is dropped. My gracious. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Domingo Santana. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters. He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance. Digging in once again, Howie Kendrick. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 31, Drew Storen.
Byron Buxton will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Whoa, he tried to end it right there. 1 big swing here in this extra inning game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Gerard Dyson. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Gerard Dyson.
Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order. Down in order go the Mets. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Andrew Miller enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Ryan Healy is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Ready once again, Gerardo Parra. He flew out in his last at-bat. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher.
Striding in once again, Kurt Suzuki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there, and it's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Ready on 1 and 2. Grounded to third. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And he's set down, 1 away.
Right fielder number 34.
Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Mets.
Here's Will Myers, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Ready for another chance? Hernan Perez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And a fastball from Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. This is flared right back over the mound. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out. Eduardo Rosario will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities. And here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's Ender Inciarte. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. 1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
And the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Don't want to forget about him. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the third. Curtis Levine enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. Yasmani Grandal stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 11. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, number 84. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play it. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Joaquin Soria is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Ready now, Domingo Santana. He could use a hit here. 0-for-5 with 3 strikeouts. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Grandal gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Kendrick. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, pitcher Joaquin Soria.
Jonathan Villar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Jonathan Villar.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So striding forward now, Gerard Dyson. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Inciarte's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Anibal Sanchez gets the pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning.
Anibal Sanchez.
Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Now batting,
stepping up to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dyson on the run. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 14.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here. Now to the plate, Ian Desmond, trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. Swing and a miss, 0-1. This is in the air out to right. Moving under it, Santana, 1 away. Here's Bryce Harper now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Anibal Sanchez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He will lead this one off today.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there for a called strike one. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And he lays off for ball one. Here it comes on 1-1. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Now here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Here's another 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Harper moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mets, center fielder Gerard Dyson.
Lays off 1-0. Harold, these Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Ian Desmond is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte on the run, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Bryce Harper now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. McCarthy's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. Turner gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Domingo Santana. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. In is Gerardo Parra.
The left fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Myers ranges to his right, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Healy. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that's in there for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back on it is the left fielder, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Standing in, Will Myers. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Will Myers.
Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to the right. A dive by Goldschmidt. In time. Now at the plate, number 11. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Number 11.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Santana is there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. Into the box now, number 84. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Parra is going to have room out there as he... Into the box now, Hernan Perez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Hernan Perez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Catcher.
Into the box, Brandon McCarthy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this away for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready now, Howie Kendrick. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Howie Kendrick.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now batting Michael Wacha, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Santana will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And there's ball 2 now.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Parra sprinting after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Center fielder number 11. Ender Inciarte.
Line to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after him, being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
That's that international language of fighting words right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets a hitter. That could end my career right there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Paul Goldschmidt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Domingo Santana is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
1-1.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. 1 away. Striding in once again, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Jose Alvarez comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. 2-1. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit in the air to left field. Parra is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Will Myers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The 0-2 once more. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Suzuki has it. And the throw to first ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Gerardo Parra. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Dyson's there. He's got it one away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ryan Healy. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Hit hard to short. Desmond has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose.
Catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Yasmani Grandal stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He got to check his eyes. He was really late.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Number
now
11.
in the box, number 11. He hit a sac fly earlier. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Stepping into the box, number 84 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
A wave and a miss. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Suzuki corrals it, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Baseman.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
I'm sitting there shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or strike.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Mark Canha will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. And he'll step off and try and reset. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Harper giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Center fielder.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-0 count. Here it is. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Waka delivering a 1-1. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Throw into second. And he is in there. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
1-0.
And he takes ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. In is Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Gerardo Parra.
Jimmy Frank answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. And that misses for ball 1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch in there, and it's even at 1 from the stretch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Chris Medlin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 63.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, look at the dive. He goes to first. Hey now.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jimmy Frank. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Perez is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Dyson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Ball 2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Healy. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Suzuki. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score.
1-1.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dyson's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Hernan Perez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfect. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Leading up for the Mets.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ian Desmond is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in. And now this is going to be big trouble out there. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. And a tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. Here's Will Myers. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and the runner back. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's running towards second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this gets under the shortstop's glove. That'll likely be a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Ready for another shot now. Number 11. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Santana on the move. 2 gone. And a relay to the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Digging in to try it again. Number 84. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch. And clearly, he was looking fastball.
0-2.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Riding in once again, Howie Kendrick. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Eduardo Rosario will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Eduardo Rosario.